MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Xiaoqing Chang, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Rod Carew, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And gone. An absolute bomb. Rod Carew has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
The next twin up, number 36. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Whitfield is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Roll. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Kirby Puckett.
Stepping into the box, Kirby Puckett, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And that misses 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Harmon Killebrew is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
A nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
The 1-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Hit hard. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Kenta Maeda gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
In now, Miguel Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Miguel Cabrera.
And now a pitch on the way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 1 for 3. Left side, Donaldson's there. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
That's the ball. I got 3-0.
One out, nobody on. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Batting first, the right fielder, Al.
Next up for Detroit, Al Kaline. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Maben, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-0 home. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0 home. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1. Now that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season, and as Show Track tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure. So coming to the plate, Cecil Fielder, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Three runs already home here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
At the plate now, Travis Fryman, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
That misses. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. Runner at second here with one man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Jonathan Schoop waits on deck. Three-two pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Line drive to left. Hunter is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But not before three cross the plate for the Tigers on the strength of this three-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-1 Tigers. Second inning set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Torrey Hunter.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Ripped down the first base line, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
0-1, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. 2 down.
Batting eighth, The shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Popped up. Matthews in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Now at the plate, Austin Romine, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hunter's got a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Miguel Cabrera.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
2-0.
Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. From the stretch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Maybin, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
No, that's
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Puckett is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Tigers leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Now batting, Alex Avila. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Alex Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 1. Here it is. Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count. 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Settling in now, Rod Carew, second at bat for him. And remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Count even at 2-2. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. K-line is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dave
Into the
Whitfield.
box, Dave Whitfield. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Kirby Puckett. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Maben is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Striding in, Al Kaline. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 balls and a strike to Al Kaline.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
On a line, that's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So now to the plate, Eddie Matthews. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And the 2-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cecil Fielder. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Fielder carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Travis Fryman, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second now, one man out. Two and two.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. Jonathan Schoop waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
In there, and it's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hunter's got a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Next for the Tigers, Austin Romine. First pitch coming, here it is. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Miguel Cabrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-1, here it is. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the top of inning number 4. Detroit is out in front, 5-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. The count is 1-2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder, Torrey.
Into the box now, Torrey Hunter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. One run, 2 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Josh Donaldson is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. From the belt, the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Hit hard, but foul. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And there goes Hunter. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Maben. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Kepler.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Max Kepler. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set, and the pitch. Low for ball 1. Kepler, a 27-year-old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled off. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 5-1. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Corey Guerin answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Leading up for the Tigers.
Here's Cameron Maben now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Maben.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Guerin was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The right fielder, number 6. Now, Taylor.
Digging in and looking for more. Al Kaline. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the pitch.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Sinker misses. Ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hops this one up. Donaldson in foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The 1-1 home.
That's in. Ball 2.
Five runs on only 4 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Sinker. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swing and a laser off into foul territory. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Puckett is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
Ready for another chance? Cecil Fielder. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 2-2 one more time. On the ground to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Travis Fryman is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. So a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
2 down, runners at first and second. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Gonzalez is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
On the year, Gonzalez is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Fouled away. And he popped him up, and this will land foul. Again, a 1-2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. On its way is pitch number 75.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Up next for Minnesota, the catcher, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch on its way to Avila.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Rod Carew. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life here in this 5th inning. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Into the box, Dave Whitfield, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Whitfield is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Tyler Clippard is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 37, Tyler Clippard.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Scope. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Now in the box, Eduardo Nunez. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second, and it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded to the right. Carew gets dirty. The throw just late. He's safe. At the plate, Austin Romine. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. First and second here with nobody out. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0 home. Little chopper back to the mound. He's got it, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The left fielder, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So striding in, Cameron Maybin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
The right fielder.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
So stepping in, Al Kaline, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Not close. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Popped him up. Killebrew has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Tigers get just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Tigers lead this one 6-1. At the plate, Kirby Puckett. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Harmon Killebrew, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Maben is there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Up next to the Twins, the left fielder, Corey Hunter.
Up next for Minnesota, Torrey Hunter. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
A man at third with 1 away. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Now the 2-0. Nope. 3-0. Josh Donaldson waits on deck. 1 out and a runner on third. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Maben at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So striding forward now, Josh Donaldson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Maben is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Tigers 6 and the Twins 2. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batter, first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
To the plate now, Cecil Fielder, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
At the plate, Travis Fryman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0. None out, runners at first and second. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Jonathan Scope, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Romine.
At the plate, Austin Romine. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that is off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Tyler Duffy gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2, no errors and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 8 and the Twins 2. Daniel Norris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Max Kepler. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First delivery to him on the way. And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Up next for Minnesota, the shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready now, Marwin Gonzalez. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Romine is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Minnesota, the catcher, Alex Avila.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Avila comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Twins are down on 4 pitches. Still 8-2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Cameron Maybin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
Stepping in, Al Kaline. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Standing in now, Eddie Matthews, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. The 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Stepping in, Rod Carew. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
K-line is there. 1 out.
Next to the plate.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Striding into the box, Dave Whitfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 3-0 now. Kirby Puckett waits on deck. Three and 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in, Kirby Puckett. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's out.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2 out with the man at first. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Popped him up. Romine over to his left, and that retires the side. Twins wind up stranding 1, still 8-2. Trevor May enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
65, Trevor May.
Digging in now, Cecil Fielder. We'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's just out. Two balls, no strikes.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Travis.
Next will be the designated hitter, Travis Fryman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Nobody out, runner on first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Scope. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hot shot to third. Donaldson's up with it to Peru at second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. All set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Torrey Hunter. First offering on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1 strike now to Hunter. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, Max Kepler. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Third home run for him on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. Now the 2-0. Liner towards second, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Alex Avila.
Into the box, Alex Avila, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
To be honest, he just doesn't look that comfortable on the mound right now. He really looks like he's fighting himself on every pitch.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Still only 1 out in the inning. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the Hind, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his first home run of the season, as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty V, and hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
Joe Jimenez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Rod Carew comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The Twins find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
From the stretch, Dave Whitfield is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Four runs here in this half inning. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. K-line is there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Tigers posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Xiaoqing Chang wins his 3rd of the season. Kenta Maeda worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.